Look, I think anybody who knows me knows I never mind picking a fight, but this really isn't a fight. This isn't to make anyone look bad, but it's hopefully a message that gets heard by my peers. I think many of you know one of my core tenets on this channel is reporting on and fighting against. Oh, there's my cat. Annie, Bonnie, Annie. Against big tech censorship. Sure, you're probably watching this video on YouTube, but what many of you know is for years I have supported new tech, alt tech. So I know thousands of you are watching this on Rumble. Thousands of you are watching this on BitChute and Odyssey. And literally any new tech that comes out, you can always find my videos there. I think the only person more committed to supporting new tech is probably Six Hexenhammer. And I know I could get better. And, I've got a big announcement in probably about a week to show my commitment. But I think it's extremely frustrating to see people with huge audiences and bank accounts in the multi millions essentially being in a position of fighting against big tech censorship and doing literally the bare minimum. This isn't about Jordan Peterson specifically or Candace Owens specifically or Daily Wire specifically. But these are people that are huge, way bigger than my channel, that could create a cultural shift against big tech. Daily Wire chooses to, continue to pander to big tech, Twitter, YouTube. Now, yeah, sure, Elon Musk owns Twitter, but did you know they're also hosted on Amazon Web Servers? How'd that go for Parler? There's nothing wrong with putting your videos on Twitter or YouTube. It's how you pay the bills currently. My issue is with the constant griping about censorship and the literal bare minimum of effort to do anything about it. Jordan Peterson has gone on a multi-tweet rant. YouTube has now declared war, not only against free speech, but on democracy itself. Where the heck have you been, bro? Where have you been? No kidding. Most of us who have been on YouTube over the last 10 years have been talking about this nonstop. You've crossed the line and you're on the wrong side of history. More on Monday as we regroup and plan our next moves. Elon, take note. Okay. I don't know what that means. He probably got a YouTube strike, just like Candace Owens got and just like Michael Knowles got. Okay. Now, I don't agree with YouTube, but what I'm saying is, bro, Jordan Peterson, okay, you have videos on YouTube as of yesterday or 2 days ago now, right? 2 days, 5 days, 9 days, 2 weeks. I pull up your Rumble page. You've abandoned it. You haven't uploaded anything there in 3 months. And by the way, all this is like an API. So you can both upload to Rumble and YouTube, or you can let Rumble, BitChute, Odyssey pull your videos. See, BitChute, you have his last video on the 15th, right? I think that's his last video. My point is, you have 100,000 followers on Rumble, and you haven't noticed that it's been broken for 3 months. Candace Owens slams YouTube over anti-trans video ban. Ugh. Does Candace Owens have a Rumble page? Nope. Not on Rumble. At least I can't find her. Now, I know the Rumble search feature isn't always the best, but I'm pretty sure there is no, there's this Candace Owens podcast page. Maybe. I don't know if this is her official page or not. It has only 1,000 followers. She's clearly never shouted it out. What did she do in the week that she was banned from YouTube? right? What did you do in the week that you were banned from YouTube? You took it off. You didn't upload any videos to Rumble. You could use this great opportunity to promote Rumble. I see there is a BitChute page for Candace Owens, but all it has is her short videos. I don't know. But look at the views they get. Thousands of views they get on BitChute. She'd be getting 50,000, 75,000 on Rumble. And she could have continued to produce content for her viewers. Now, not everybody at Daily Wire is not, people are on there. Michael Knowles is on here. Ben Shapiro's on here. I'm just curious if Michael Knowles was producing content during his week off. See, this is an example of somebody who is still putting out their content on Rumble. This is how you do it, right? You get banned from YouTube. You don't abandon your viewers. You keep producing your show. Good job, Michael. So it's not everyone at the Daily Wire. I know Ben Shapiro uploads to Rumble and Alt Tech. I know I could do better. But when it's people are constantly talking about big tech censorship and doing almost nothing. And by the way, having a Rumble channel is the bare minimum. Okay? That's the bare minimum. What everyone should be doing, including myself going forward, and I will commit that starting in July, I will, they should be producing at least one piece of content a week or a month or something that is exclusively on new tech. And it doesn't have to be Rumble. I think Rumble's probably the best alternative, the best chance to, take a bite out of YouTube. It's not going to defeat YouTube, okay? I get that. Anybody who thinks that, it's wishful thinking. But it's like this old opinion, that new tech just isn't important. That is what I have a problem with. Matt Walsh even referred to new tech, alt tech, essentially as the hinterlands. Only after getting a lot of pushback, putting a show on Rumble, which again, I think that's great. I think Matt does a good job. And again, I don't know how often he does a show, but he also was recently demonetized, sorry. And he gets great views, 50, 60, 70,000 views, very common on Rumble for him. This is what people have to do. And this stuff like, I'm not going to forfeit the integrity for YouTube ad rev, but I'm also not going to go off into the hinterlands and languish in obscurity. That's what their opinions of new tech are, right? I'm sure Matt doesn't manage his Rumble page, but that is what the opinion of all these people that are so huge. I can't make an impact like Jordan Peterson could. I can't make an impact like Matt Walsh or even Candace Owens could by just doing the bare minimum on being on new tech, talking about being on new tech. Several times a week, I always make sure I mention, hey, wherever you're watching me, YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, I'm thankful for you. But they want to fight and claw at, Twitter must accept us. YouTube must. This is the problem. Now, I would never, and I am not saying that they should just go to Rumble exclusively and make no money. Nobody's saying that. That's absurd, okay? But at this point, when your position has been, I am the counterculture, I am anti-censorship, give me money, subscribe to my this, that, or Daily Wire Plus to fight censorship. I think these people have a responsibility to support new tech and promote new tech. Because when you don't, it looks like you don't care. It's nothing personal. Like Jordan Peterson's an old guy, all right? Candace Owens probably doesn't even know this stuff, okay? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. But I'm here to tell him all these and by the way, big and small creators should be at minimum mirroring their content. It takes 2 freaking minutes to set up. It takes no time whatsoever to set up. You create an account on Rumble, you create an account on BitChute, Odyssey, you set up their API to pull your videos, and that is the bare minimum. I don't promote Rumble all the time, but look at, I get 6, 7, 8, 10,000 views. Sometimes video, these are thousands of people. Here's 9,000 people that I would not have reached if I wasn't uploading to Rumble. 8 to 10,000 people, almost every video that would never have seen my video. I'm also on BitChute. I'm also on Odyssey, and I think I can do better. But the problem is this: when you're constantly talking about fighting against censorship, you have to put some skin in the game. Do I make any money off my videos on Rumble? No. Do I make any money uploading my videos to BitChute or Odyssey? No. Okay? None. Not a cent. But I know I have a responsibility. I can't just whine and complain about censorship and deplatforming and shadow banning without at least doing that. I mean, there's a reason when Twitter is around. When it was Twitter 1.0, I was on Gab, Parler, True Social, right? You have to do that. That's part of being a part of our cause, friends. You can't pretend that you're fighting against censorship and then ignore all of these other options you have. And when they don't, I'm not saying that they have to make no money. I'm just saying these guys are so big they can actually have a huge impact by just promoting new tech, by just saying, hey, you know what? I already make $15 million a year from the Daily Wire. I can handle if a few of my people watch on Rumble, BitChute, or Odyssey, okay? Some people earn just enough to get by creating content, and they're worried about that. Well, guess what? People on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey watch your sponsor videos too. They buy your merch. They buy my coffee, all right? I sell a lot of coffee to people from Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey, all right? People who are in this anti-censorship space can do better and must do better, lest they look like frauds, all right? If you're really against big tech, why the heck aren't you on Rumble? Why aren't you on BitChute? Why aren't you on Odyssey? You can whinge and whine and complain about it on Twitter all day long. And by the way, Twitter ain't great. Okay, Twitter still shadow bans. Twitter still bans people. Twitter still has rules around hate speech. And the only time you can call them out on it is when you're the Daily Wire and you can raise a big enough stink about it. Okay? Thousands of people viewing this video know exactly what I'm talking about. We don't have the red phone to Elon Musk. All right? That's why you need people who are big and have platforms to go to new tech and not whinge and complain about it. In the time Jordan Peterson has been whining about YouTube on Twitter, he could have fixed his Rumble page. He could have linked to his Rumble page. Say, by the way, I'm on Rumble. I'm on BitChute. I'm on Odyssey. Do you care or don't you care? Because the longer you stick around and whine and complain, you don't do the bare minimum, things will never change. That's all I had to say. If you made it this far, by the way, I have a new YouTube channel available on BitChute. I'm available on Rumble and YouTube called The Publica. It's a channel I share with Sydney Watson and the other creators at The Publica, which I started again, which is hosted by Rumble, powered by Rumble, so our videos don't get censored. We're on YouTube. We're on Rumble. I'll make sure I get the BitChute and Odyssey pages up today too, and I'll start creating dedicated content for new tech starting in July. How about that? I'm just asking my peers do the same.